Hey everyone, welcome to OrganicAuthority.com TV, the internet's #1 eco-chic food and cooking show. And I am your host, Laura Klein. So today we're talking chocolate. It is one of my favorite things, and I know a few of you out there love it too. Otherwise our retail stores wouldn't be full of it. So what I want to inspire in you today is to upgrade the quality of the chocolate that you eat. Not to necessarily eliminate it from your diet. Now, you don't want to be eating it 24/7, everything in moderation, right? But just upgrade the quality because it's much healthier for you. Everything you see I have here is certified organic, and it's 70% plus cacao. So what that means, it has less sugar in it and it has less junk in it. So it's going to be a whole lot healthier for you. So let's get started. So this one is called Choco Love, and I've never seen this. This is new to me, and I saw it at the market and I had to buy it because honestly the packaging is super cute with that little heart, and they've got all these really cool other things on here. Now this is 73% cacao content, so it's got a really high cacao content. The healthiest chocolate, as a matter of fact, is 70%, does have a 70% cacao content. So let's give it a try. Oh wow. Yeah, this is good. This is really good, by the way. This is actually really creamy because over the years, you know, if you eat kind of like a higher cacao content chocolate, sometimes it's a little bit bitter and it's also a little bit grainy. But these guys have actually managed to make it super creamy. And the price tag on this guy is $2.99. So let's move on to the next. All right, this is Theo. Now, this one was also new to me as well, but I thought I'd give it a shot. It, of course, like I mentioned, is USDA organic, and this is fair trade certified. So part of the whole fair trade thing is that they support cacao farmers by ensuring living wages. So these guys are providing them a fair wage, and they do a lot of other things that help the small farmers out, which is big these days because a lot of times those small farmers in foreign countries are really taken advantage of, and they aren't given a fair trade or a fair wage for the product that they grow. So let's give this a try. Now this does have a little mint in it, but let's give it a go. Oh wow, okay. Now this is really good too. This is really good. Now this is 70% cacao. Really good, really tasty. Has a nice hint of a mint flavor, not too overpowering, but I gotta say the first one was creamier than this one. And this guy sells for $3.39. Still good, still a good, definitely edible. All right, so moving on. Let's check these guys out. This is the Endangered Species chocolate. Now they have really cool packaging on all their different types of bars. You know, this one they happen to have a butterfly on there. And if you notice, it states that 10% of the net profits are donated to help support species, habitat, and humanity. So, by the way, when you're buying any one of these chocolates, you are making a difference because you are sending a message to manufacturers that you want high quality products. So, know that you are making a difference. And this guy is 70% cacao. So, let's give it a go. All right. This is good too. And I have to say, it has a creamy texture. It's not grainy like some other chocolates that I've tried that are 70% plus, that are on the darker side. It's really creamy, really nice and smooth. It's definitely a one that I would buy. Really, really good. Now this guy sells for $3.99. Very good. Now this one, oh my gosh, I've been dying to try this one because it's just different. I had to buy it. Now this is a 90% cacao bar, and it has goji berries in it, and there's no refined sugar, soy, and it doesn't contain any dairy. Yeah, I'm always kind of suspect of products like this because when I see they've taken so much out of it, I'm thinking to myself, okay, what kind of flavor is in there? But let's give it a go. Wow. This is really good. Really good. Oh my gosh, there's like a whole like thick layer of goji berries in there. And it's really like creamy and soft, and this is really good. I would recommend this to anyone. Now, this is definitely on the pricier side at $4.99. So, you know, I would save this guy for a treat. And by the way, it is certified vegan too. So so if any of you are vegans out there, you've got to try this. But even if you're not a vegan, this is really good. And by the way, goji berries are a superfood. So you're really getting a lot of antioxidants and a lot of good stuff in this. All right, so the final one is white chocolate. Now I know white chocolate isn't as popular as the dark chocolate out there. And a lot of people think that white chocolate doesn't come from the same plant, the cacao bean. But in fact, it does. They actually have just extracted the cacao butter from the cacao bean, and that's what they use to make the white chocolate. And they basically separated it from the cacao, which is the dark colored stuff. So let's try this. Wow. Okay. Definitely totally different than the dark chocolate, but it is good. It is a nice treat. I wouldn't eat it as often as the dark chocolate because it doesn't have all the antioxidants and everything that's really good for you, but it is good as a nice little treat. And this guy sells for $4.39. So all of these I highly recommend. Each one, you know, is really good. It's really up to you in terms of your palate and your budget. But I hope I've inspired you to upgrade the quality of your chocolate so you can actually enjoy eating more chocolate and not feel guilty about it. I'm Laura Klein, and you're watching OrganicAuthority.com TV. See you next time.